Hi, I'm Karlene and I'm a graduate student from the University of Alabama. So there are a lot of really good restaurants out, but I have to say I am a sucker for some good Mexican food. Now, feeding my habit is not always affordable, and unfortunately, a lot of fast food comes really high in sodium. So I decided to investigate how I could make it myself. The advantages to making Tex-Mex at home is that the ingredients are really cheap, you can buy them in bulk, and they'll last you a long time. You also are able to control different elements of the flavoring so that you don't have to use a lot of salt and you can actually punch up the flavor any way you want. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make a vegetarian burrito bowl that's very similar to the kind that you might find at a popular Mexican grill restaurant. Oh, and a quick tip. When you're preparing food that has a lot of ingredients like Mexican food does, you can choose which toppings and addings that you want to have, but when it comes to chopping up vegetables, you can actually buy frozen chopped peppers and onions, and that'll save you a lot of prep time. And you'll see as we get into it that you just toss it in the oven and they're good to go, but don't leave them in there. Let's review our ingredients. Brown rice, 2½ cups of water, salt and pepper, finely chopped cilantro, 1 15-ounce can of black beans, the juice of 1 lime, and 1 cup of chopped bell peppers and onions. Whenever you're using canned beans, you want to make sure that you drain and rinse them properly to get rid of some of the excess salt. Now, cilantro is optional, but I highly recommend it because it's a staple in Mexican cuisine. Now, bring your water to a boil and add your rice. Reduce the heat a little bit and cover it and allow it to cook for about 20 minutes. Salt and pepper with your bell peppers and onions, and pop those in the oven and put it on broil, but watch it carefully for about 5 to 10 minutes. I chose to microwave my black beans because I didn't want to use another pot, and it worked just as well. Now, after the rice is done cooking, you want to add your lime juice and cilantro and give it a really good mix. Brown rice is ideal because it has more fiber and more nutrients than white rice. Now, start making your bowl by putting in your brown rice, adding on your beans. This would be a really good time to add your fajitas, but I accidentally burnt mine, so don't follow my example. I added some fresh salsa. You can experiment with making your own. I choose Greek yogurt over using sour cream and sprinkle on cheese sparingly. Greek yogurt is preferable because it has more protein and less saturated fat. Now, I also recommend experimenting with different greens other than lettuce because you can get some great nutrient value. You can serve it with a side of chips, or you can serve it on a tortilla, or instead you could experiment with using a really large green leaf like a mustard green or collard green and wrap it up just like a burrito. The advantage to this is that you're getting in another source of leafy greens into your diet, which is often hard to come by, and it actually tastes really good. It's full of fiber, antioxidants, and a lot of other nutrients. So I really hope you try this out. There are lots of variations. You can add meat. I chose to make mine vegetarian, but if you choose to add meat, try grilling it and really make it your own and enjoy.